This meeting is called to order
Up and down.
at 10:16 a.m. Trustees in attendance this morning. Tracy Harris, present. Whoever wants to take it from there.
Hazel
go ahead.
Nesbitt, present.
Atta girl.
Carl Carlisle, present.
Craig Kimmon, present.
John Kimack, present.
Bob Whiter, present.
Mike Williams, present.
All right, let the record show that all trustees are in attendance. Let's rise for the Pledge of Allegiance, please.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All righty. There is a sign-up sheet available if you would like to speak at the meeting. The meeting is being recorded. We are going to kind of kick off here. Sheriff Jacobson is present today. If anybody has any questions for the sheriff, you can probably put that on your sheet. Sheriff, did you have anything you wanted to address before or anything? You good?
I'll be here until about 11 from that other meeting.
Awesome. Very good. Thank you. Let's see here. Can I get an approval of minutes for February 13th, 2021 meeting?
I make a motion to approve.
I second it.
Aye.
Approved.
Aye.
All right.
Thank you. February 13th, 2021 executive meeting minutes. I need approval for those.
I make a motion to approve.
Second.
Aye.
All in
Aye.
favor?
Aye.
There it is. All right. Get right into the reports. Treasurer's report, Rob. Take it away.
We're looking at how the assessments are coming in. We still need everybody to keep paying them because we're going to get into the crunch time for the summer. It looks like after this last month, the cost of business was $45,378.08. That's kind of becoming pretty close to the new norm for our operating expense. And that's if you look on a P&L statement, that's the washout after whatever other revenues have come in. Our dedicated funds are holding well for our lake or fish. We did stock fish, so there's some money that's going to come out of that account yet that hasn't been posted yet. So that's doing well. We still have our savings accounts. We have a couple of different ones set up with those on our operating account and our amplified account. So collectively, we're holding out $723,792.88 collectively. So just need everybody to pay their assessments, please. That's it.
Awesome. Maintenance report. Mike, take it away.
Recently, we have patched some potholes on Greens Hill, replaced toilets on the men's Emerald Side bathhouse, reconstructed boat ramp at Ruby, got the plow truck converted back over to the water truck, reset culvert at White Oak and High Ridge, also rocked the ditch bank to prevent further erosion, spread rock on Sherwood and Catbird and Yellowthroat. Performed maintenance on various pieces of equipment, working on maintenance requests as weather permits, and clearing right-of-ways for electric installs. What we have coming up is working on bathhouses in next month so we can get them opened in April, working on maintenance request forms, and as the budget allows, we will be patching potholes also.
Super. Thank you. We need to run through the SOP reading. Historically, Mike would do that. We're going to do the recording.
Okay, page 2.6, 2.8.4, we changed the words or may to must. Page 3-2, 3.3, added the line that are not subject to the heavy use road plan. And 3.3A, added the heavy use road plan. Oh, and also added 3.3B, added vehicles subject to the heavy use plan. 3.3, the way it reads currently is contractors, suppliers, service, and utility company personnel. Owners must notify the gate before contractors, suppliers, service personnel, and utility company personnel that are not subject to the heavy use road plan shall be granted entry so long as they are in the vehicle identifying their company or firm, or if they present adequate identification of the suitable form. These persons shall be recorded in the vendor entry ledger upon each entry. No door-to-door solicitation will be permitted within the subdivision. A, heavy use road plan. There will be a charge of $20 per entry for any authorized for-hire commercial vehicles with registered gross weights of more than 26,000 pounds and are not acting under a signed service contract. Agreement with Woodland Lakes Trusteeship. Any non-compliant commercial vehicle meeting the qualifications and requirements of this plan will not be allowed entry into Woodland Lakes or use of community roads. Drivers of vehicles subject to the heavy use road plan must prepay for entry vouchers in the office during regular hours of operation. They may not be purchased at the gate. All monies collected through the heavy use road plan will be placed in a general fund earmarked for road maintenance and disclosed with the Woodland Lakes financial reports. B, vehicles subject to heavy use road plan meet the following criteria. 1 is a commercial vehicle or is authorized for hire or is rated above 26,000 pounds and or is not acting under a signed service agreement with Woodland Lakes and Woodland Lakes Trusteeship and is laden with or used for transporting one or more of the following for commerce, goods, services: rock, gravel, dirt, concrete, mulch, or landscaping material, and other materials transported in bulk that meets the outline requirements. Page 3.2, 3.6D2, added or sales receipt from the dealership where purchased. Page 4-4, Article 4.1.7, changed PVC to plastic. Page 4-5, 4.1.19, added the porta potty specs. Page 4-5, 4.1.19, now it reads 19. Porta potty, all owners requesting placement of a porta potty, single occupant only, on their lot shall comply with the following. A, property owner must obtain and maintain an active contract with the waste service company with which the porta potty belongs. B, property owner must complete a permit form, attach a copy of the initial service contract from the service provider before any such permit form will be considered for approval. C, if at any time the service contract is canceled or lapsed, the property owner must have the porta potty immediately removed from the Woodland Lakes. D, when applicable, the property owner agrees to fill out an additional permit form and submit a new service contract within 30 days of any expiring contract. E, there shall be no privately owned porta potties without active service contracts with a waste service company permitted for entry. Okay, page 4.6 and 4.9 added the laminate permit signs to be displayed on lots. Page 4.6, 4.9, upon approval of all permits, property owners will be required to stop by the office and pick up a laminated permit sign that must be displayed on the lot that the permit was issued. The permit sign must be visible from the roadway and must remain on display until such time as the Woodland Lakes representative retrieves the same upon final inspection. Page 10.2, 10.4.1, change to match the previously ratified change in the subdivision rules in regard to rafts. Page 10.3, 10.7, change consequences for bringing in outside trash to dispose of in dumpster to read, subject to consequences permitted by the trust indenture. 10.9, change from the amount of fines to as permitted by a trust indenture. Appendix B, remove the permit specification, leaving only boat dock specs. Appendix C, removed will automatically be sent to collections. 2, will automatically void this agreement and remove the trustee's signature. Appendix F, removed the shipping container permit form. Appendix G, modify the community center / common ground usage agreement. Also added the SOP volume 1 10.10 to the handout for usage agreement.
That's it. Gotta accept it, Rick.
Okay, motion to accept the SOP reading.
I make a motion to accept the SOP reading.
Second,
Aye.
Aye.
all
Aye.
in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Approved. All right, Lake and Fish, Hazel, take it away.
Good morning, everybody. I guess you know we filled our lakes with fish. We paid $23,000 to load our fish up. We were getting pretty empty there. We had a bunch of new owners, and people were fishing. He took 2 or 3 times to fill it up to bring out the fish because of how much fish we had brought in. He said we had 13,000 fish he put in our lake. We also are leaking still our emerald. I have our property manager telling me that he will, he's gonna try to fix that again before we get the engineer involved because of the money situation. If we can do it on our own, it'd be better. So he's gonna try to do it with bentonite, gravel, digging it out. He only dug it out so far last time, 8 feet, I thought you said. 6. This time he wants to go a 10 by 10 or a 12 by 12. He thinks that'll take care of it. Hopefully it will for all of us. And I also had a property management company come out to look at our lakes and give us some information about our lakes. He took some samples of our lakes to let us know what we need to do with our lakes and give us some information. And I'll let you know if we find anything out about that. Thank you very much.
All right,
Thank you, Hazel.
do we have anything? Anybody else?
Good pictures, wasn't it?
Yeah, they did.
Excuse me?
Oh.
That's a sign off.
I can't hear you.
I said, since you guys did the aerator, I've not noticed all that weeds and junk going up about. Nobody signed up to
Nobody
talk.
signed
Oh,
up.
okay, all right.
Motion to adjourn?
I haven't either.
So moved.
Motion. Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
This meeting's adjourned.